Hello everybody and welcome to today's video where I no longer have any idea what's going on in Cooking Companions, and I have no idea what we were talking about that got us to how fast a deer could run if startled. But you know, what I do remember is we're trapped in the house and we have basically no food. Are we gonna eat mold out of the walls? Are we gonna eat mold out of the sink? Are we gonna pull a Saltburn? That was the most horrible thing I've ever said, in my opinion. Anyways, let's just hop right in. Whoa, yeah, whoa, indeed, incredible, impressive, yawn. I wish we had a deer here, Anatoly. Yeah, I wish you guys had hunted a deer. Maybe we would have food. But with the food getting lower, let's just skip today's meal. That sounds positively awful, but that's also... Karen is not happy about that, neither is Gregor, no. Mariah looks absolutely terrified. It's only for one day. Various cultures and religions have practiced fasting throughout history. That is true. That is true. He does have a little bit of a wrinkled brain up there, even if he is illiterate. That doesn't make us feel any better, Anatoly. What options do we have? Our food wasn't rationed properly. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be bad at rationing. You wanted meals, not jam on toast. Anatoly leaves, mumbling to himself. So passive-aggressive of him. Everyone moves to a separate area. Karen in the bedroom, Gregor in the living room, Mariah in the kitchen, and Anatoly in the bathroom. Who do you want to speak to? You know what? We already have a thing going with Karen, so let's just, go to her. Ooh! She looks like she's slicing away at a block of wood. Hey, can I let you in on a secret? I've actually enjoyed your cooking so far. Oh, that's nice. Others expect me to be rude and mean, so I have to keep that reputation up, right? I know! That's why I have to keep my reputation up too, as being not easily cry. I cry all the time, man. I understand. I can't have anyone thinking I'm soft. Oh, I get it. You're not sure where this is coming from. Promise me you'll give me some cooking lessons soon. Okay? She's not ready yet, but you nod politely. Thank you. You're definitely sure Karen will remember. Yep. I'm gonna regret that. We already have a thing going with her. We're gonna keep that up. You leave Karen to go meet up with the others. Honestly, wood carving's really fun. I've done it with, chisels. I've done it with, a lathe, which isn't, carving. Everyone looks pretty down this evening. Mariah, your eyes are frightening me. I don't like them. I won't stop. You're all doing great. Just a little longer. Gregor, you look like you're starving to death. I'm so hungry. Me too. You wish everyone a good night and get ready for bed. Ooh, your stomach is growling more. Yeah, you haven't eaten all day. It's about to start eating itself so that it does get some nutrients out of the fat you stored in your body. If you have fat stored in your body, you have a strange dream. A boy is yelling at you in the kitchen. You keep telling him to lie down on the tray, but he keeps screaming at you, calling you names. So you show him how it's done. You lie down on the tray and make your body as flat as a board. A smile crawls across his face. His anger turns to courage. And he pushes you into the oven. Oh, wow. Maybe you shouldn't have shown him how to lay on a tray. As a stench of burning hair fills your lungs, you see him sneering back at you. Oh, yum. You wake in a cold sweat. Yeah? Yummy. I just absolutely love the smell of burned hair and flesh. Yum, yum, yum. I'll bet that boy ate good tonight. Let's save. Everyone seems to be sleeping in later than normal. It's because their bodies are conserving energy. It's a natural biological thing. Their stomachs must have kept them up all night. Or they're dead. The rain is still pouring outside. You can barely make out the trees from the windows. You hear Mariah getting up. She looks petrified. Girl. Couldn't sleep. Anatoly has bags under his eyes. The storm is too loud. Maybe you should learn how to sleep harder? Because it didn't keep me up. In fact, I keep having nightmares. Karen looks out of it. Girl, the cabin is creaking so much last night. Ooh, yeah? It sounded alive. What if it is? What if I told you that the cabin is alive? Ooh, I live in a living cabin. It's slowly eating us all. Gregor looks gaunt. It's because he hasn't eaten. I'm pretty sure this guy has a high metabolism. If he's so hungry all the time, he probably has a high metabolism. I got a good look out the window. And all I saw was rain. Dude. Great observation, Gregor. I was so hungry last night. I kept pacing around the bedroom. Maybe that's why. Listen, maybe that's why. You heard the creaking. It's because you were pacing last night. Karen turns to you. When is this going to end? Why would I know? I checked out the door again. Flood waters are rising. Yeah, don't ask me when it's going to end, though. Why would I know? Unfortunately, we're going to need to stay put unless one of us wants to drown in rainwater. Once the weather improves, we'll be able to scavenge for supplies. Yippee! How close is the nearest town? I wouldn't know. He doesn't know either. Didn't you have a map on you? I think I dropped it while we were running after Gregor. I'm sure it'll show up eventually. Oh, dude. You all are so screwed. Mariah and Anatoly go white as a sheet. Well, it's amazing Mariah already isn't as white as a sheet, but, you know. How are we gonna find our way back now? Who are you yelling at? We'll have to ride out the storm. Mariah looks at you. We're down to our last slice of bread. Oh man, every man for themselves. I don't know how much longer we can put off eating. The group stares at... Actually, you can go for a few weeks. We have water, so you can go for about 3 weeks. 3 weeks, you'll be fine. It will clear up in no time. Maybe you're right. The group looks worried. They all gravitate to different areas. Gregor's faked optimism is worrying. And Mariah is having trouble. Which one do I want to speak to today? That optimism is a little worrying, but I want to understand why Mariah keeps looking at me like that. Oh, she's cold. It's cold over here. I'm surprised Gregor isn't freezing to death at night. How does he do it? I don't know. You explained to Mariah how the size of a person and fat content contributes to their temperature. Yeah, you have nothing on your bones. Wish I was as big as Gregor. I don't think you do. You're compact, you can hide places. He sticks out like a sore thumb, and evidently is starving all the time. So, he's kinda dead weight. But to be honest, I'm happy with brains over brawn. Do you know what he wanted to do for a career? Mariah does her best Gregor impression. Cut trees and sleep under the stars. Oh. How boring is that? That actually sounds awesome. Depends on the person, but pretty boring. I, personally, would like nothing more than to go fishing. I want to go fishing so bad, but I need to go get a fishing license. You're so funny, and it's not fishing season anymore. Thanks for coming and chatting with me. You're welcome. Mariah blushes a little. Don't. You make it easier to pass the time. Good. Good. I'm funny like that. Thank you. Pretty sure Mariah will remember that. Oh yeah. You thank Mariah and get to the others. You call everyone together. They all look nervous. You could cut the tension in the room with a knife. Everyone is staring at me. They're expecting that last piece of bread for dinner. These poor little guys. You bring it out, but everyone cannot take their eyes off it. You instruct everyone to take a pinch. And slowly all 5 of you tear apart like a wishbone. Everyone studies their piece of bread carefully, wondering how long it will last. Karen is the first to eat hers, chewing each bite a few hundred times before swallowing. Girl, you just made mush in your mouth. Nasty. Anatoly chews it cautiously, slowly swallowing as he looks at all the others. You know, you could just, like, make it better and just swallow it whole. And it will be a whole piece of food instead of a little bit of mush. And it might make you feel fuller. Maybe you guys could drink water. You'll be full. It'll make you hungry for a little bit. But, like, fill your stomach with water, at least you're hydrated. Mariah nibbles it silently, eyes wide, moving from person to person. And Gregor looks extra rough. Gregor just pops it in his mouth like a cherry. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. It's a piece of bread. He inhaled it. Yeah? Not hungry, huh? The group thanks me awkwardly. It's not much, but you run out of options. You wish everyone good night and get ready for bed. And go to bed starving. Oh yeah. Starvation. Alright, I have no concept of what's going on. But I do believe that is our second save. So that's the end of today's video. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment down below what you want to see next. And I will see you in the next one, where we will start back off with Gregor's Good Morning. Love you all.